Hey guys, it's William, welcome back. Today we are going to make another classic French recipe that I adore and which is perfectly seasonal right now since we're gonna make a pear recipe. Today we are going to make Tarte Amandine or Tarte Bourdaloue. You can call it however you want, almond pear tart. Whatever you fancy, it is amazing and fresh and delicate and gorgeous. So let's get right into it. When it comes to making tarts, I'm always using some homemade pastry dough. It just creates so much deliciousness and amazingness. I'm not going to show you how to make it because I don't want this video to be so long. So if you have a favorite recipe, you can make your favorite or you can make my version. I'm just going to add the list of ingredients in the description box down this video. Now I'm just going to blind bake my pastry dough, which means that I'm going to roll it out and put it in my prepared baking dish, which is a gorgeous tart pan as you can see. And then I'm going to remove the excess dough and pierce everything with a fork before adding some weight. You can use for the weight some beans, some rice, or even some hazelnuts as I'm doing here, and then we're gonna bake it. Time to blind bake our dough, and I'm going to put it in our preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius. That's 350 in Fahrenheit, and I'm going to leave it there 15 minutes covered and then 5 to 10 minutes more uncovered, just to make sure that everything is cooked well so that we don't have a soggy pastry dough. While my pâte sablée is baking away, we're now gonna make the almond cream mixture, which is the most important part of this recipe. We're gonna make a pistachio tart today, since it is my favorite and my parents' and especially my father's favorite thing ever. Pistachios is just like heaven for him. And this is a classic frangipane recipe. We're gonna start with some room temperature butter that I'm going to cream really well so that it's smooth and nice looking. And then we can add some icing sugar along with some vanilla extract. And for flavor, I'm also gonna add some almond liqueur. This is called amaretto from Italy and it's amazing in desserts. So I'm going to add a lot of it and mix really well with my spatula. Once this is combined, I'm going to add 2 large eggs between each addition, and then we can move on with the rest of the recipe. Time to add our ground almonds, and then we will finally add some cream. I'm using here some gorgeous crème fraîche, which is French and great in many recipes. You can use some sour cream or some double cream outside of France. And I'm also using some homemade pistachio paste. I recently shared this recipe with you and you all loved it. And this is also why I'm using it in this recipe, and it will just be fabulous in taste. Once everything is well mixed and smooth, we can work on the pears, and I'm just going to remove the skin of my pears, and then we're gonna cut some very fine slices just to make sure that everything bakes evenly. Time to assemble, my favorite part in any recipe. So I'm just going to put my cream on top of our pastry dough, which is golden brown and beautiful. I'm then going to add my pears, which I've spread a bit just to create texture and just even more gorgeousness. And then I'm gonna add a bit more cream. It is now time to bake our almond tart in our preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius. This is 350 in Fahrenheit, and I'm going to bake it for about 30 to 40 minutes. You are looking for a golden brown tart, which is set and well baked, and then we can let it cool completely before adding the final touch and then eat it. Our dough is now at room temperature and gorgeous looking already. We are going to take everything further with now a professional touch. We're gonna add some homemade jam on top of it. You can definitely use some store-bought one. And I'm using here some apricot jam try to use a yellow fruit jam. It's just better for the look of your tart, and you're gonna brush away the surface of your tart, and this will make everything super shiny and just professional looking. I decided to add a bit more pistachio powder on the sides of our tart just to remind the flavors, but other than that, it is that simple. And that's it. As you can see, it was not that difficult to make such an astounding tart, and honestly your guests or friends or whoever will eat this recipe will be astonished and they will just love it as much as I do. Believe me, you have to try it. You can find the entire list of ingredients in the description box down below, so right under this video, along with my social media, so Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, where you can share with me amazing pictures, and I'll always reshare them if you tag me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and give this video a like and a comment if you want to chat. I'll be very happy to respond, and I will see you very soon for another amazing recipe. Bye!